Ladies, it's me. It's me, Shima, and I'm back on a brand new live stream, ladies. Okay, I want to update you on my protected styling hair growth journey. I accomplished my 2 weeks and 5 days of protected styling using my Hiroshi hair. So remember that I have debuted my Hiroshi hair lately, and it's going to be officially debuted on March, by the way. So I've been using, my Hiroshi hair. I've been wrapping it up as a hair bun, and that's what I'm doing with it, having fun with it. as always, Shima owning and things like that. So that's what I want to do with this video, update you ladies regarding my protected styling. Okay, I did it 2 weeks, 5 days of protected styling, using my Hiroshi hair, claw clip ponytail. Okay, so I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I just finished washing my hair. This is from last night. I did my roller set, of course. I washed it with my Shima hair repair shampoo, Shima hair repair leave-in conditioner, roller set my hair, the same routine that I usually do that works for me. That's what I did, ladies. Okay, let me see, let me log into my channel, make sure I see you ladies clearly. Okay, let me see, maybe I can put this down a bit. All right. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Thank goodness it's working. Let me see who has joined us. Hi, Octavia Julian. Thank you for joining. So it's 6:49 p.m. here. It's the last day of February. And this is an update on my protected styling. So let me just give a little bit of time, because again, I've been away for a minute. I've been taking care of business and other things, that presented itself. So let me give the ladies a chance to realize that I'm live on YouTube. And again, this video is going to be talking about my 2 week and 5 day accomplishment of protected styling. Remember we did this challenge, 2 week challenge of protected styling. Well, I went 2 weeks and 5 days, and I used my Hiroshi hair clip-in ponytail for that, which I have here, by the way, but I have it tucked away. Maybe I should open it. I always tuck it away neatly back where it belongs, but I've been using this baby for 2 weeks already. Okay, so this is my 22 inch, actually my 22 inch Hiroshi hair clip-in ponytail. I have it with the net on and everything. So I will put it on my hair. It's claw clip, as you can see. And it's so easy to put on and take off, which is what I want. Something simple. That's what I want for you ladies. Something, a protected styling regimen that is super simple. As soon as you clip it on, if you want to just do a different style and use your real hair, you clip it back off again. Nothing complicated. So that's the whole mission of our protected styling, not to have any complications. Something fun and simple to do and have fun with. Okay, so I always put it back where it belongs so it can stay nice and neat. It will be officially available, ladies, your very own Hiroshi hair clip-in ponytails sometime in March, and I can't wait to announce it so we can all have fun with our Hiroshi hair. Okay, let's say hello to the ladies. Hello, Fine Art. Thank you. She says, hey, Shima, I love your products. Thank you, Fine Art. Hello, Tanif Watson. She says, hi, Shima. Happy to see you back. All right. Octavia Jensen said, looks just like your hair, Shima. Yeah, so that's the whole point. For it to look like our hair, And that way nobody... The great thing about using, the synthetic hair that mimics our hair is that we don't have to announce to the world that we're even on a hair growth journey. We're just, doing our thing, unless you want to let people know. Okay, So while our real hair is tucked in and Shima oil, we're having fun with our Hiroshi hair. So yes. So again, what I do is wrap it around and create my protective style, you know, which I call the Hiroshi hair bun. But in total, to be honest, in total, I have been, you know, doing my protective styling for approximately 1 month, 2 weeks, and 3 days. So, you know, I have not stopped for 1 month, 2 weeks, and 3 days of serious protective styling here. So that means I have officially accomplished at least ½ an inch of extra hair growth, ladies. So I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. I hope you can see. Let me see. Yeah. So my main goal is to go 6 months, at least 6 months, you know, growing out my hair and growing it thicker because I want my hair to be thick as well, you know. So I hope you ladies can see the difference, you know, from the time I started doing my live streams to today, you know, how longer and hopefully how thicker my hair looks now. If you ladies can see the difference, let me know, you know. Let me know if you can tell the difference regarding the length, regarding the thickness, because that's my mission, to grow it, you know, thicker and long as well, because it's going to be growing long as you know, I'm protective styling it and Shima oiling. It's going to be growing long as well. But my main goal is for it to be thick again, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, so I'm going to be taking, I have been taking progression pics of my hair, which I would like for you ladies to do. Take progression pics of your hair so you can measure the success of your personal hair growth, you know, results. Okay. Now, after, like I always say, ladies, after we finish our protective styling, our 2-week or 3-week or even 4-week, you know, protective styles, we can wear our hair loose like I'm doing today, enjoying the new length, you know, that I've accomplished. We can wear our hair loose anywhere. I wear it anywhere from 1 to 2 days. Because when we're on a serious hair growth mission, ladies, our goal is, you know, to stop, you know, doing the old ways, the way we treated our hair. You know, we need to be consistent and persistent with our protective styling. So let's just enjoy a couple of days with our hair loose, but you know, don't get used to wearing it loose all the time, because then you go back to your old ways. And when our hair is loose that constantly, you know what happens? The breakage happens again, the split ends happens again, and we get those setbacks. Okay, that means our hair is not going to be growing long, thick, and healthy because of the setbacks. The setbacks mean our hair is going to be breaking, the split ends are going to be coming back, hair dryness definitely is going to be coming back, and we don't want that. Okay, we want our hair to grow long, thick, and healthy. Octavia Gillen, yeah. Lynette, I read that already, Octavia, thank you. Lynette Blackwood, hello, my friend Shima, how are you? Nice to see you. We've all missed you. Oh, thank you, Lynette. I've been here. I just, you know, got backed up with a couple of things I had to take care of, and I also had gotten sick. I had gotten that nasty flu. That really kept me away from a lot of stuff, and so I had to get, you know, try to get healthy from the flu thing. So, but I'm back. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting some brand new videos ready for you ladies, and I'm hoping these videos are gonna continuously keep you ladies motivated and encouraged on your hair growth journey. Okay, remember that my channel is to help our Black women grow longer, thicker, healthy hair. Okay, because it's this negative, erroneous myth that Black women cannot grow long, beautiful, healthy hair past the shoulders, and that's a very false stereotype. As you can see, Black women can grow hair past the shoulders. Okay, how long is my hair? Can you see it getting down to my hips, or is it already hip level? Gotta stand up a bit. But yeah, okay. Tanif Watson says, your previous videos were right on point. My hair has grown and is much thicker. I'm so happy you've done these live streams. Thank you, Tanif. That's the whole point. Like I was saying, to keep you ladies motivated and encouraged on your personal Shima hair growth journey. And you're making it, Tanif. So thank you for sharing you know, your success, your Shima hair growth success story with us. Terry Knott says, hey Shima, love your videos. Have learned a lot from them. Keep up the great work. I am. Thank you. And you keep up your great work. Okay. You know, if you haven't started your Shima hair growth journey, I suggest you start today. Okay. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. Okay. So, yes. So, Shima oiling and being creative. Again, with our now Hiroshi hair extensions. You know, that's what has been helping me achieve my longer, thicker hair, as you can clearly see today. All right. So as I said before, I want to do a 6-month hair growth mission here, and 6 months will fly by. 1 month and a couple of weeks just flew by. I just have a couple of more months to go to accomplish my 6-month goal. So imagine after 6 months are over, just how much longer and thicker my hair is going to be. And if you remain consistent on your Shima hair growth journey, imagine how much longer and thicker your hair growth results are going to be. Okay, so I hope you're doing this with me, ladies. Let's do this together. Let's grow our hair long, thick, and beautiful together. All right, so get your Shima oils out, ladies. Get your Shima oils out. Eventually get your Hiroshi hair. Start practicing your gentle handling techniques. Start detangling your hair first of all using your fingers. Imagine your fingers as your hair comb. Start from the ends on up. All of that is very important, you know, to get you to the length and hair thickness that you desire. So yes. So hopefully, ladies, I'm hoping that now you finally understand why protective styling is so important. You know, I'm hoping you finally understand why moisturizing our hair, Shima oiling our hair is so important. You know, I'm hoping you finally understand why gentle handling is so important. This is why all of those steps are so important. You know, the results you get. This is why. Because it guarantees results. Again, it's not an overnight miracle. You know, you gotta work your way towards it, but it's guaranteed. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay, it's just a matter of staying disciplined, staying persistent, staying consistent. You know, there's no overnight miracle. To almost nothing in life is going to be an overnight miracle. There's always exceptions, but for the most part, you know, you gotta, if you really, really want true success, you gotta work hard towards it. Okay, be consistent, and ignore the haters, ladies. There's always gonna be people telling you, even if you know some will tell you that no, your hair can grow long, but or some will make you feel that way. You know, just ignore them. Try your best to ignore them. Surround yourself with positive people, positive minded images. You know, stay on these videos here where all the ladies are positive minded and we support each other. You know, and you will be just fine. You will be just fine, ladies. Okay, there's all kinds of people in the world, but there's also, you know, a lot of kind people in the world, you know. Tani Watson says, your hair is absolutely gorgeous. How is your hair fixed when you have your ponytail on? When I have my ponytail on, Tani, sometimes I do just a simple donut bun. I keep things so simplistic, you would not believe your eyes. You know, anybody can do a donut bun. You don't have to get complicated with your hair bun. After you do your donut bun, you just take your Hiroshi hair and just clip it on. And then with the Hiroshi hair, I wrap it up until it looks like a bun itself. And I also use my Shima Girl Silk Scarf. And it will be here very shortly, and I cannot wait. Okay, so we can wrap this around our Hiroshi hair and add even more spice to our protective style. Okay, and there's gonna be a tutorial coming up soon, ladies, how to, you know, utilize our Hiroshi hair and keep things, you know, very funky with it. So those are the three main techniques, ladies. Shima oiling, protective styling, using gentle handling. Those are the three main techniques that would get us to the long, healthy, thicker hair we're looking for. Okay, that's what's going to guarantee us the results we're all looking for. Of course, ladies, there's going to be more things we can do to improve the condition of our hair. But for the most part, those are the three main ways that we're going to grow longer, thicker hair and maintain longer, thicker hair. So let's not forget that. Now, in previous live streams, of course, we talked about pre-pooing. Excellent. Like I said, there are more ways to improve the condition of our hair. We've spoken about cold washing, another, option to improve the condition of our hair. We've spoken about exercising, another option to improve the condition of our hair. So like I said, there's a lot of things we can do to continuously improve the condition of our hair. But again, for the most part, it's what? Protective styling, Shima oiling, and gentle handling. Okay? Now, if you fail to do any of those three techniques, I guarantee you're going to experience setbacks. So no matter what else you do, we have to do those three main techniques. Be consistent and persistent with those three main techniques. Terry Knott is saying, I use your Shima oil, your Shima shea butter, and your hairline cream. All are excellent. I will be getting your shampoo and conditioner next. Love your products. Thank you, Terry Knott. So happy they're working for you as well. That's excellent news to hear. Thank you for sharing that with us. Tandy Watson says, I haven't seen your scarves on Amazon. Where would they be available? Well, my scarves are actually available through my official website, shimahaircare.com and shimahair.com, which is my first original site. But my most recent updated website is shimahaircare.com, and that's where my scarves are going to be available. As soon as they're available, I'm going to post it here on my YouTube channel so all the ladies will know. So again, I want to keep talking about other methods to improve the condition of our hair. Remember, there's also something known as the Baggy Method. And basically, the Baggy Method simply encases our ends in a plastic cover of some kind. Mostly, a conditioning cap. After we apply a moisturizing product, like our Shima oils. Okay, that's what I used to do when I used to use the Baggy Method. And, I put my hair first in a simple ponytail. Make sure I moisturize a lot with my Shima oil. Put on the plastic conditioning cap. You could either sleep with it overnight or just, for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Whatever. It depends on the moisture level that your hair needs. That's how long you can keep it. But when I was doing it, I slept with it overnight. Okay. Now, I don't really need to do that because my Shima oil is so moisturizing. Just a little bit, moisturizes my hair without even having to use the Baggy Method. Okay, but some ladies here requires, more, something more penetrating, technique that's more penetrating for the hair. Okay, so the Baggy Method is a technique that will be excellent for ladies whose hair, is a lot more thirstier. Okay, and we can finish, when we wash our hair, we can finish every wash with a cold rinse. Okay, so washing our hair with warm water helps to dislodge dirt and oil. Then it also increases the hair's porosity. Okay, now the cuticles open up so that all the good stuff from our shampoo and conditioner is easily absorbed. Now when we rinse our hair in cold water at the end, at the very end, when we wash out the product, the shampoo, the conditioner, we put the water on as cold as possible, and the coldness of the water, will help to flatten the cuticle and lock in our moisture, so, that also is another excellent option to help improve the condition of our hair. And we've learned about all of that stuff in previous live stream. I'm just reiterating, refreshing everybody's memory here, because it's important to know about all of these important steps to continuously improve the condition of our hair, so we can do everything that it takes for our hair to continuously be be healthy as possible. Healthy hair equals longer hair. Okay, if our hair is unhealthy, do you really think it's gonna grow? Yes or no? Does unhealthy hair grow? And if it does grow, how does it look? Tell me, how does it look? How does unhealthy, hair looks when it's growing? Hi, Starshines. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Peaches Collins. Yes, I'm doing a brand new live stream. Yeah, I've finally gotten over my cold. I'm feeling much better, taking care of other things I needed to take care of. And I'm updating you ladies on my 2-week and 5 days of protective styling. And I had used my Hiroshi hair clock clip ponytail to do so. Okay, that's gonna add a lot of spice to our protective styling. And I can't wait, to finally debut this so all of us Shima girls can enjoy, enjoy longer hair while our real hair is growing long underneath the clock clip ponytail. Anything that we can do, to improve the condition of our hair, to have fun on a Shima hair growth journey, I'm going to share with you ladies so that we don't give up. Because again, there's this negative myth that black hair can grow, and we need to continuously shatter that myth. For the most part, we have done a pretty great job, shattering the myth that black hair can grow long. But there's still too many, naysayers out there. Okay, there's too many naysayers out there that we need to, zip their mouth by showing them, the results of our real hair growing. Terry Knott is saying, do you think you will expand your hair products to other beauty supply stores outside of Florida? I live in Connecticut and Sally Beauty Supply is big here. I'm definitely going to be expanding my products into other stores. Definitely, Terry. All of my Shima hair growth products will be in other stores statewide. And for the most part, I have 2 stores in Florida that carry my Shima hair growth products. Okay, so one is in Miami Gardens, and the other one is, let me give you the exact address, ladies, so that you can know exactly. If you live in Florida, you will know exactly where to go. Okay, so let me just write it down for you ladies, because there's 2 stores carrying my products, and some ladies are not aware of it. So thank you for reminding me. Okay, here we go. So yes, the other one is in Oakland Park, Florida. Okay. So let me give you the address there and phone number. And it's and the beauty supply store that's currently carrying all of my Shima hair growth products is called Classy Lady Beauty Supply. Okay, so here's the one in Oakland Park, Florida, with the address and phone number. I hope that came out. And let me give you the one to the Miami Gardens. Okay, here it is, ladies. So I'm going to give you the address to the Classy Lady Beauty Supply store carrying all of my products, as well as the phone number. And with that said, also remember, ladies, that Amazon UK also carrying my products. For right now, the Shima oil. I'm still working on getting the rest of the products on Amazon UK. Not just Amazon UK. All 5 territories can currently order from Amazon UK, which means Italy, which means Spain, okay, Germany as well, and also France. Okay, so I have a lot of Shima girls from France that are really asking for my products there. So you currently can get the 8-ounce Shima oil off of Amazon UK. So ladies, when I created my Shima oil, I created it with our hair in mind. So for example, the rosemary oil, the almond oil, the coconut oil, the ginseng extract, and biotin ingredients are in my Shima oil. That's what's going to nourish and moisturize our hair and also add thickness to our hair. Again, without weighing our hair down, you know, without leaving it oily or greasy. Okay, and many of you are already doing the right thing, and you know, you have been Shima oiling, you know, your hair on a daily basis in light amounts, and I'm very proud of you ladies, okay, because our goal is to wipe out that hair dryness. Remember, as Black women, hair dryness is our #1 issue regarding, you know, hair care, you know, our hair issues, okay. That's what's really stopping us from having the long, thick, beautiful hair we're all seeking. Okay, so remember to be Shima oiling once every day in light amounts. Okay. Tanif Watson asks, how is your Shima shea butter used? Tanif, shea butter is a natural product. You could either use it in its raw form, or you can mix it with other, you know, natural oils like coconut oil, you know, rosemary oil, any oil that's natural, you can mix the Shima shea butter with, because the beauty of actual pure, you know, shea butter, okay, the beauty of actual pure raw shea butter is that you can mix it with every other natural oil that's out there and create your own concoction. Okay, whether it's the concoction you want to use is to create soaps, to create skincare, you know, skincare formula, a customized skincare formula for yourself, or customized, you know, hair conditioning, you know, formula for your hair, you can do it with the Shima shea butter. It's 100% pure, it's 100% unrefined. Okay, this is the ivory color. I also carry the light yellow color, but currently it's sold out. But it will be available within the next couple of days. Right now, just the ivory Shima shea butter is available. You can customize shea butter any way you like, Tanif. Thank you for the wonderful question. Peaches Collins is asking, are your hair pieces also sold in stores, Shima? Peaches Collins, not currently. Currently, you can get the Hiroshi hair clip-in clip-in ponytails on my ShimaHairCare.com website or ShimaHair.com website. Okay, this is the you weren't here at the very beginning, Peaches, when I was showing the ponytail. I always put it right back where it belongs so it can stay nice and neat. I still have the hairnet on it, and what I was explaining to the ladies is that, you know, something simple. We clip it in and we clip it off. Clip it in and clip it off. I don't want nothing complicating your protective styling journey, okay, your Shima hair growth journey. So when I myself do it, when I'm doing, you know, my protective styling with my Hiroshi hair clipping ponytail, I do a donut bun, a simple donut bun with my real hair, and then I clip it in, and then I create another bun with the Hiroshi hair, which I call the Hiroshi hair bun. Okay, so this is color 1B, and the length is 22 inches. Okay, the ones that are going to be available, I'm going to make it available in 24 inches. The thing is, I want us to enjoy really long hair while we're on our mission to long hair. Okay, so that way we kind of already got there. Well, this is the motto. We're faking it till we make it. So yes, and this is color 1B, so it can match our natural hair color as much as possible. It's just a matter of staying creative, staying motivated, you know, on a hair growth journey. Okay, because once our real hair grows long, that's it. Unless we want to continue, you know, to wear, it's up to you. If you want to continue to wear your Hiroshi, you know, clip-in ponytail, that's great. You can continue to wear it. But of course, you know, we're trying to get our real hair to grow long. Okay, so clip on, clip off, clip on, clip off. The tutorials are coming soon. As soon as the Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytails are officially available, I'm gonna post the tutorial so you know exactly how to use your Hiroshi hair ponytails, ladies, and what to do before you clip on your Hiroshi hair ponytail. You know, it's very important that, you know, I don't want to say too much before the tutorial is posted, but it's very important that our real hair is taken care of before we clip on the Hiroshi hair ponytail. Because just as we're using our Shima oils, and Shima hair repair shampoo and all of these awesome products as a tool to get us to the long healthy hair growth that we're looking for. We're going to be using our Hiroshi hair ponytail as well as a tool to get us to the longer hair growth, results that we're looking for. They're just tools, all right? They're just tools, not crutches. They're tools to get us to where we need to go with our longer, healthier hair growth dreams. So I hope you're understanding me, ladies. I hope you're understanding, what this is all about. At the end of the day, this is all about our real hair, our real black hair. Black women growing out the real hair, the real God-given hair, whether it's in its natural form or relaxed form. At the end of the day, is your real hair growing long, strong, beautiful, and thick. Okay, so we can, when they ask you, that's your real hair, you can say with 1,000% confidence, yes, it is my real hair. And yes, it is this long. And yes, you can also grow it too, because they're going to be asking you for advice. They're going to be saying, how did you do it? The same haters that may be hating on you right now, those are the same people that are going to be asking you for hair growth advice. It never fails. Mark my words, ladies, it never fails. Those are the same people that are going to be asking you to help them grow their hair after they said all kinds of stuff about, oh, you don't got that good hair. Your family don't have that quote unquote good hair, and all kinds of negative things that they say about us, when we're trying to grow our real hair long. Am I right or am I wrong, ladies? Doesn't that happen? Am I making this up? Tell me if I'm making it up. Tell me right now if everything I just said, she just made it up. That doesn't happen. None of that happens to black women, Peaches Collins says, love it already. Very easy to use, I see. I have to go on your site and check it out. Thank you, Shima. Thank you, Peaches. She's talking about my Hiroshi hair clipping ponytails. Hi, 161 Napa. Hi, Shima. It's Rita. Your shea butter is a winner. Just wanted to say hello and listen in on the protected style update. Yes. The main point of the video is my protected style update. I did it. Remember, we had a protected styling challenge for 2 weeks. I went 2 weeks and 5 days, and I was explaining to the ladies that I did it by Shima oil and using my Hiroshi hair clipping ponytail. So I did it, and just yesterday, I washed my hair, and today I removed the roller set, and this is my results. So I've been at it for technically 1 month and a couple of weeks. So basically I've gained at least half an inch of extra hair growth, and I'm so happy. Okay. Tavia. Okay, so 161 Napa says, you're so right, regarding when I was saying if what I'm saying, is not true regarding, that we get hated on so badly when we're trying to grow out our hair. People don't believe that black women's hair can grow long. And that's not so. When people look at me, they see a black woman. And when they see this long hair, they're seeing that it's true. Our hair does grow long, right? And those are the same haters that they ask me, so how did you grow your hair long? Why do you want to know now how my hair grew long? Well, you weren't checking for how long, my hair was growing when my hair was, all unhealthy looking, shoulder length level. You weren't asking me for advice back then. You were saying that you don't have good hair, or, what makes you think your hair can grow long? Or, you better put on a wig, girl, That's what I mean, ladies. Peaches Collins says, you are right. It happens to me all the time that I have to hear, oh, you got long hair because you are mixed. Exactly. And then when you do have long hair, oh, that's because you're mixed. They just, make up a reason, an easy and very easy reason why you accomplish long hair, because they cannot imagine what they say, 100% pure black woman having long hair. Whatever that means, Exactly, Peaches. Exactly. Oh, you got long hair because you are mixed. silly people in the world. Thanks. Liz Jordan just joined us. She says, hi, Shima. I just love your hair. Liz Jordan also says, I'm in Trinidad. How can I order your products? Liz Jordan, my official website is shimahaircare.com. Actually, let me type it. I just keep saying it, but I don't type it. So it's shimahaircare.com. And I ship all over the world. Okay? I ship all over the world through priority mail. So you'll get your tracking number and everything you need to track your products. Thank you for joining the live stream, Liz, by the way. We're here to keep us inspired. You know, yes, it's all about, you know, using the right products, using the right techniques, remaining persistent, consistent, you know, but mostly we need to stay motivated and encouraged, you know, because it's also a self-esteem issue, you know, with a lot of our Black women, believe it or not. We've been bombarded with so much negative images and negative stories about having long hair that we actually believe that that's not a possible feat for us. Well, I definitely shattered that myth. And a lot of my Shima girls have also shattered that myth, in which you can see in the testimonials either on the website or right here on Shima Hair 21 YouTube channel. You can check out the testimonials. We've shattered that myth. But the thing is, I feel there's still too many of our Black women out there that still believe in this myth. You know, they're still relying on fake hair, you know, to give them the long hair that they want, and they're neglecting the real hair. So the goal is not to neglect our real hair. So when we're wearing our Hiroshi hair, even though it's considered fake hair, inside our hair, our real hair has been Shima oiled and it's in a protected style. So when we remove our Hiroshi hair, you know, we're gaining actual length, you know, from our real hair. Okay, and before we know it, our real hair is even longer than our Hiroshi hair. To be honest, I believe my real hair is longer than the Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytail. But I'm still using it because I'm aiming for thicker hair. So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, when your real hair grows long, it's going to be even longer than the synthetic hair, than the human hair extensions. Okay, because I also gonna carry human hair extensions. That's the synthetic hair extensions. You're gonna, you know, choose whatever is gonna work best for you. Okay, so when the human hair extensions, you know, finally become available, ladies, actually I have the Hiroshi or human hair extensions, the clip-in, you know, pieces. It's in 22-inch length. They're available. But what I'm referring to is the human hair drawstring ponytail extensions. So I want to have that available for you ladies as well, so you can be 10 times more creative. Because, you know, with human hair extensions, you can actually color it, you can dye it. Okay, you can treat it as your real hair. Okay, so I have a lot of exciting things set up for you ladies. Mimi says, you better put on a wig, girl. Limao classic. You are funny, Shiva. I'm fun. It's funny because it's true. Notice how everything that is funny is because it's true. Liz Jordan says, thank you. I watch all the time. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. Tanif Watson is sharing with us under your tutelage, meaning I believe tutorials and using your products. My hair has grown 4 inches and is thicker than it's been since I was a teenager. Oh, Tanif, I thank you so much for sharing that with us, Shima girls. That's so motivational. It's so inspiring to hear. Yeah, that means you really remain disciplined on your Shima hair growth journey. Okay, because that didn't happen overnight. Those 4 inches didn't happen overnight. How long did it take you to grow those 4 inches, Tanif? Because I know that took some discipline to achieve. So Tanif had the right products. She was utilizing the right techniques, and that's very motivational because she stayed consistent with her Shima hair growth journey. That's what consistency gets you. It got Tanif 4 inches of healthier, thicker hair growth. That's right, Peaches Collins. Peaches Collins says, that's great, Tanif Watson, and it will get longer. So ways to cut back on hair dryness, ladies. Remember, let's cut back on using those heat implements like curling irons and flat irons, blow dryers. You know, let's cut back. Not saying not to use them at all, but let's try to cut back. Okay. The problem, again, ladies, is that when we're using these heat implements on a daily basis or on an almost daily basis, meaning almost every other day, you know, it's going to add extra hair dryness to our hair. Okay. We're going to continue to create hair setbacks when we're using it every day or almost every day. So let's cut back, or let's put these heat implements on medium. And even if they are on medium, don't use them every day or every other day. Use them at least once a week. Okay? And let's try to use roller sets. Let's try to air dry our hair. Okay? Those are healthy steps to take to, you know, for black hair. Okay? When we're drying out our black hair, let's use roller sets. Let's use air drying methods. You know, things that don't require, you know, all that harsh blow drying to our hair. That heat, you know, blow drying directly to our hair. We gotta stop bleaching our hair. Definitely stop bleaching your hair, ladies. Okay, so I remember bleaching my hair with, how do I call that? Was it hydroxide? I forgot the formula, but they said to use that to bleach your hair, to then color your hair, because my hair wasn't taking a very light color that I wanted, and then I bleached my hair, but at the end of the day, it broke my hair so badly. It was awful. So let's try not to bleach our hair. And if you're gonna bleach it, let a professional do it. But I still say don't bleach your hair, man. Just think about it. You know, bleach. You know, we use bleach for clothes. You know, how are we gonna use bleach for hair? I just think about what certain words mean. Bleach. Goodness gracious. Terry Knott says, congratulations, Tanif. This is our year to grow longer, healthier hair, ladies, following Shima's advice and using her products. Exactly 1,000% correct, Terry. This is our year. Listen to what Terry Knott says. This is our year, 2018. Remember when we started the new year? You know, let's make this our year, ladies, to grow, to finally get to our hair growth, you know, dreams. Okay? I'm on my way. And I'm here to try to keep you ladies motivated so you can be on your way too. 1615 Napa says, yeah, consistency and patience is key. I'm 4 inches away from waistline now. I'm getting anxious. Yeah. See, you're getting excitedly anxious. And that's what we mean here. Tanif Watson says, thank you, everyone. See, Tanif, we're here to keep us motivated. You know, we're not the haters, you know, like I said, to stay away from haters and to come here to Shima Hair 21, where we have a sea of supportive, beautiful, wonderful Shima girls, you know, to keep us, you know, motivated and inspired, that are not going to hate on you. That's what I mean, okay? That's what I mean, to stay away from the haters. You know, stay with a group of other beautiful black women that are here to support you on your personal hair growth journey, that are not going to laugh at you, not going to say negative things, you know, about your dreams of growing long, healthy hair. Okay. Altavia Jillian says, I'm going to try henna for the first time. Do you have any advice about that, Shima? I say, you know, go for it, try it. I've heard of henna a lot, so much, you know. That's like a natural herb that ladies used to dye their hair with, but I haven't tried it, because what I always dye my hair with is the permanent colors, and that's the color that really takes for my hair, because my hair is so thick, and I've tried like semi permanent colors, but that wouldn't take as well as permanent colors. So go ahead and try henna. It's a natural form to dye your hair, color your hair. and let us know your results, Octavia. But I'm just letting you know what works for me, you know, and that is the permanent colors. I use Dark and Lovely. I use Textures and Tones. That's what works for me, and I keep my hair conditioned, you know, by using my Shima Hair Repair shampoo and using my conditioning cap and things like that. Lynette Blackwood says, well done, Tani. Awesome. Shavon Bronson. Hi, Shima. Hi, Shavon. Thank you for joining. Peaches Collins says, I don't bleach at all. I do dye only. My roots black because I was born with silver and black hair, Shima. I hate it. Oh, well, you haven't found anything that can definitely cover that? The silver and black hair. I mean, have you been trying to cover it with hair coloring? So that's what I'm saying. For me, I don't have that type of situation, but that's why I use permanent colors, because that definitely shows off so much better. The results of the color shows off so much better on my hair. She says, Peaches Collins says, but as I look around, I see a lot of females buying hair that is silver, like my hair. I am trying to get rid of mine, and it has turned out to be a fashion. Yeah, that happens. That happens. I mean, that's really something, isn't it, Peaches? That's really something. I've seen it too. And some of them coloring it completely white. Isn't that something? And you have it naturally. And you're trying to cover it. Well, just join the bandwagon while it lasts, Peaches. Janice Parker says, you're beautiful. Janice, who is beautiful? There's so many Shima girls in here. If you mean me, thank you so much, Janice. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. I try. You see, ladies, how I try? So, ladies, yes. Other ways to improve the condition of our hair. Remember to continuously moisturize on a consistent basis. You know, are we Shima oiling our hair daily or nightly right before we go to bed? You know, we need to keep that in mind. Shima oil. You know, are we using a protective styling on a consistent basis? You know, think about these things, ladies. Are we using these hair relaxers, these hair dyes, anything that's a chemical? Are we using them incorrectly? Okay, if we are, we're gonna get setbacks. Are we still wearing those low manipulation hairstyles that leave the ends of our hair out and exposed, you know? And which means once our ends are exposed on a consistent basis, our ends going to be getting dry, ladies. So don't think about low manipulation hairstyles. Think about the real protective hairstyles. You know, anything from the hair buns to the French braids, two-strand twists, you know, individual braids. But for the most part, something as simple as a hair bun, simple as a French braid, you know, those are some true, you know, protective styles that completely keep the ends of your hair tucked in. And those are the styles we need to be using, okay? Mm-hmm. So any Shima girl, you know, is having trouble growing their hair at all, you know, and again, I've asked this question on a previous live stream, but I'm reiterating some of the things we discussed because, every day we new Shima girls join in. So if you are having trouble growing your hair really long or had trouble growing your hair really long in the past, what in your opinion was the cause of that problem? What do you think was stopping you, the most from gaining noticeable hair length? Okay. So if you're a brand new Shima girl, share with you your personal, hair growth issues, things that you think has caused setbacks, things that are stopping you from growing your hair long, reasons, personal reason why you think you can grow your hair long, even if it's something like saying because, I'm black and I cannot grow long hair. Some people really believe that, which I was talking about at the beginning. Some of our black women still believe that, that their hair cannot grow past a certain length because they're black, They believe that black hair doesn't grow that long because they've been taught that black hair doesn't grow that long for generations upon generations. So even though we shattered the myth for the most part, we still have a long way to go because there's still a lot of our black women out there that believe this myth. Tanif Watson says it's odd, but one of the biggest pointers you gave me to allow my hair to grow longer was to leave it in a protected style for at least a week or two. And Tanif Watson, why do you believe that it's odd? Why do you believe that piece of advice is odd, regarding protected styling? Octavia Jennings says, I think it might be my inheritance. Okay, so I believe she's answering the questions regarding why she believes she's had obstacles in growing her long hair. What do you mean by that? Your inheritance, Octavia? Can you specify more, like, who in your, meaning the generations in your family, did they have long hair? Did they have issues growing long hair? Did they even attempt to grow long hair? Can you specify, Octavia? Peaches Collins say, I was using preference hair dye. I changed to Begin jet black semi-permanent hair color. Works much better and not at all harsh on my hair like the other products was. My hair right now looks like tinsels you throw on a Christmas tree, super silver. Shavon Bronson, I am natural 3 years and my hair is at a standstill a little bit past my shoulders. But at a standstill. Always feels like it's a heavy Fillmore and that no matter how much I clean. Okay, she hasn't complete the sentence, Shavon. Genetics. Octavia says genetics. Exactly. Octavia, and a lot of our black women feel that it is genetics, that long hair has to do with genetics, right? If that's the truth, then black hair period will just stop growing at a certain length. But you notice that our black woman, for example, me myself, how long is my hair, right? And I'm like just by myself, as you can see, a lot of our black women has grown their hair past shoulder length, and they're also, most of these black women are African American. Because when we're talking about black women, most people think African American. They fail to realize that also black women, they come from Haiti, they come from Cuba, they come from Jamaica. Okay, so a lot of our African American women have managed to grow their hair past shoulder length. So if genetics was the case, then their hair would just remain at a certain length, right? So it's not genetics. What can it possibly be then? Because it can't possibly be genetics, because then all the African American women's hair will be at a certain length, and that's it. No matter what they do, it would not grow longer than that certain length. Either it be shoulder length or ear length. It would not budge from that. So it's not genetics. It's something else. Betty Hall says, not loving, caring for my hair like I know to, plus what I can learn from you. Exactly, Betty. Exactly. Not lovingly caring for my hair like I know to, plus what I can learn from you. So a lot of our black women haven't been lovingly caring for their hair. Okay, so that's one of the answers I'm looking for regarding that. It's not genetics. Tanif Watson says, I never heard that. I just needed to not manipulate my hair so much. Thank you, Tanif Watson, for sharing with us what you know, and a very important, technique that helps tremendously. Not manipulating our hair so much. Octavia Jennings says, my mother has always had short hair. I wonder why your mother has always had short hair. Can you ask your mother what her hair growth regimen, consisted of? If she even had a hair growth regimen or just a simple healthy hair care regimen? Ask your mother, what was she doing to take care of her hair and keep it healthy? If she was doing anything at all. Okay? Terry now says, protective styling makes a lot of sense to grow your hair because you're not manipulating it every day, which causes our hair to break. And Terry, that means you know exactly, what it takes to grow long, healthy, beautiful black hair. Okay, just by that sentence alone. Protective styling makes a lot of sense to grow your hair because you're not manipulating. When we say manipulating, touching our hair, consistently combing our hair, even something as simple as always, as some of us girls do this all the time, slicking our hair back like that. When our hair is loose, believe it or not, the dirt and oil and the environmental effects that are in our hands is going into our hair as well. Okay, so all of that is affecting the hair growth results of our hair. Okay, so when our hair is in a protected style, like in a hair bun or a French braid, even when we do like this, the bulk of our hair is hidden away, so it's not going to be drying out our hair, or damaging our hair in any way. So that's the importance of protective styling. Siobhan Bronson says, sorry, I have a new phone. It doesn't matter how much I clean it and protective styling, it's stagnated. Using your oil and light products. Okay, have you been exercising? Maybe something in your diet. What type of medication are you taking, Siobhan? There's always something, because hair doesn't get stagnated. I don't believe in such a thing as terminal hair length. There's a term out there that refers to terminal hair length, which means that the hair just stops growing at a certain length. Our hair never stops. As long as we are alive, ladies, as long as we're breathing, our hair doesn't stop growing. Our nails doesn't stop growing. Our skin cells doesn't stop rejuvenating. Our bodies is constantly producing some type of growth. Okay, so it's always something going on in our body. If it gets stagnated to a certain degree, it's because there's something else going on in our body, and we gotta address that issue. We gotta talk to our doctors about it, and get to the bottom of that issue. But I personally don't believe in terminal hair length. Okay, and hair growth getting stagnated, nah. There's something else going on in our body. As long as we're breathing air, breathing, our bodies is producing hair growth, producing nail growth, rejuvenating our skin cells. Our bodies is doing what it's supposed to be doing while it's alive. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Octavia. But when she was on this earth, did she ever share with you her hair growth regimen, or did you, did you observe how she used to take care of her hair? Again, I'm sorry about that. My condolences. Peaches Collins says, my hair is tailbone and still growing following your products and advice, Shima. I do my own trims and I have no issues. I blow dry my hair straight once a year. Great. So that's what I'm talking about minimizing using heat implements. Peaches Collins says she blow dries her hair straight once a year. Can you imagine the discipline that takes? And she does it, and that's why I'm so proud of her. Tanif Watson says, I learned that important point from you. Thank you, Tanif. Peaches Collins says, my hair stays in a protected style every day. I keep it in the bun and sleep with your silk scarf along with a silk cap over it at night. Excellent. A double protected style there. Tanif Watson says, absolutely true, Shima. Thank you. $16.15 Napa says, I wear my hair in one big braid down my back, and when it gets frizzy, I take the braid down, moisturize, then rebraid it. Is that a problem? Should I put it up? You're doing great. You're doing great, because when I had my French braid, it was a very long braid. When I had did my French braid, I'm talking about a couple of years ago, I had a very long French braid that went down my waist, and after the 2-month period was up, I removed it. Okay, it also got frizzy and things like that. You know, how long did you last with the big braid down your back? Was it at a minimum of 2 weeks at least? Because, you know, when we wear braids, that's a really awesome protective style that stays in place for a long time. Just make sure you're keeping the Shima oil. Shavon Bronson says, true, no medication, but that may be it. I don't exercise, but I am over 50. There, you're addressing issues. You're addressing answers to stagnated hair growth and things like that. Okay, so there is no medication, but you're addressing the fact that perhaps you're not exercising. And remember, exercising helps promote hair growth, ladies. We did a video about that, a live stream about that regarding exercising, and also that you're over 50, and we have to, address the fact that certain, when we reach a certain age, our hair growth, pattern per month does tend to slow down. It, again, did I say it stopped? Did I say hair growth stopped? No, it tends to slow down. So even though it slowed down, the hair is still growing. It's just a matter of, again, it's the same thing. You got to keep it moisturized. You got to keep it in protected styles. You got to use gentle handling. And even though it's going to grow a little slower, at least it's still growing. And that's the whole point. What's once a week? Tanya Watson says, I wear a wig every day, but my hair has grown several inches past my collarbone now. So wigs are not the problem for me. I am 65 years old. Okay. And yet your hair still grew several inches past your collarbone. So that's an amazing accomplishment. An amazing accomplishment, Tanif. And at 65 years old, that's amazing. So thank you for sharing those facts. Uh, 161 Napa says regarding her big braid, she says she washes it once a week and takes it down at least 2 to 3 times a week to knead it up. Okay? So you keep it in place at least once a week and take it, wash it once a week, at least 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, so basically you're doing what works for you. All right. So that routine, if it's working for you, then continue to do it. Napa. Shavon Bronson says, thanks, hope to give an update. Lynette Blackwood. My late mother told me that her hair never grew past her shoulders. Again, when she left the Caribbean back in the 50s, she used to use organic coconut oil and castor oil and tropical sunlight, which we don't get here in the UK. Okay. So when she left the Caribbean, there was no longer organic coconut oil where, the new place she went to live. That happens. Like certain ladies, they get some of the very best ingredients in certain countries that is no longer available once they leave that country. And that's a shame. That's a darn shame. Because it won't work. It doesn't, for whatever reasons, some of the ingredients, once they reach this country, they're just not the same as they are in their original country. So that helps to negatively affect their hair growth results, because we're bombarded with all of these, synthetic, hair products that, those ingredients that just stay on the surface of the hair strands. They're not penetrating the hair strands. And that's why that really burned me up inside to create my Shima oil. So the oil can literally penetrate our hair, the way it needs to. Okay, because when I was on my hair growth journey, when my hair was stagnant at shoulder length, it wouldn't budge from shoulder length. That's because the hair products out there weren't really penetrating our hair strands all the way to the hair shaft. It was just stay at the surface of the hair, and it wasn't conditioning. It wasn't literally moisturizing our hair the way it was supposed to. And so that's why that burned a really great desire in me to create my own my own personal hair oil that will really wipe out this hair dryness and really moisturize our hair from all the way deep into the hair shaft. So finally our hair can grow long, and be healthy. Tanif Watson says, of course I watched all your videos, your live streams, and bought your product line. Thank you, Tanif. And I'm so happy, so humbled that I've been keeping you inspired. 1650 Napa says, when it gets freezy, I take it down 2 to 3 times a week to make it neat. I'm sorry for my typos. No problem. No problem. So ladies, let's do what works for us. Remember, it's not a matter of copying anybody's hair growth regimen. I don't recommend that, because our lifestyles could vary for the most part. And every hair texture is not the same texture. Certain textures need more moisture than others. Needs, extra TLC than others, even though every texture should have an adequate amount of TLC no matter what. But we got to do what works best for us. Regarding the protective style, if what works best for you is leaving it, in place for 1 week instead of 2 weeks, then do it. But do it, don't give up on protective styling. If moisturizing your hair maybe 3 times a day, that's what your hair needs, then moisturize your hair 3 times a day. Okay, because that's what your hair needs. So you got to customize your hair regimen according to what your hair, specific hair care needs are, and lifestyle needs are. Okay, so again, let's not copy. I had a video about that, copying people's hair growth regimen years ago, because I realized back then in the early 2000s, actually late 2000s, that's when I really started. I saw a lot of our black women copying each other's hair regimen. They would jump on the bandwagon on the latest hair craze and things like that, And they will say, what do you do? What do you do? And they do the exact same thing. And then some of them would get results, but I found that most of them, would stumble upon a lot of setbacks. There was even though Afro-G is a great product line, but there was a period of time where it was just this Afro-G craze. And so many of our black women wouldn't really know how to utilize these conditioners in which it hardens the hair, but they wouldn't know how to follow it up with the moisturizing, product that comes after the other product, things like that, and their hair will break off, and then they wonder, why did it break off? Because they were just literally copying what every other girl was doing, and you're supposed to find what works best for your hair, okay? Not just jump on the bandwagon. Okay, you gotta test products out. Like when you're gonna relax your hair, the first thing you need to do, you should always do is test it on a section of hair first to see if that relaxer works for your hair. So for example, that relaxer ends up over processing your hair, it will just over process that section of hair. Or if it under process the hair, it will under process that section of hair. But you know, so many of our ladies, they use hair relaxers on all of their hair. Like they're gonna use a brand new relaxer they never used before in life. They use it on all of their hair. You're supposed to test it first. You know, it's such a horrible setback. You know, if all of your hair falls out, you know, because you didn't take, you know, just a couple of minutes to do a strand test. Okay, let's do strand test when it comes to these chemicals, ladies. Natural Butterfly said, "Hey Shima from Louisville, Kentucky. Hi, Natural Butterfly. Um, I bought your Shima oil for my mom. It seems to be the only thing that makes her hair thrive. Her hair just drinks it up. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said when I created my Shima oil, it was with that intention in mind for our hair to really suck up the moisture, you know, to really penetrate, you know, into our hair. And I'm so happy it's doing it for your mother. I'm so happy to hear that. 1659%. What relaxer do you use and why? I've been using the Dark and Lovely regular strength relaxer for years. It's worked perfectly for me. It's, you know, I performed the strand test like I was explaining, and it worked. It did what it was supposed to do without breaking my hair, you know, and I've stuck with it ever since. Before Dark and Lovely, I used to use Optimum, but for whatever reason, it became too harsh. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the company changed up the formula, changed up an ingredient in there that just didn't agree with my hair, and that's why I stopped using it. Okay, but I used to use Optimum religiously. Okay, but then I had to change to Dark and Lovely and regular strength. Okay. So ladies, once again, let's keep our hair tucked in. Don't use low manipulation hairstyles. For example, low manipulation hairstyles is like the braid out, you know, the twist out, you know, things like that. If it keeps the ends of your hair out, don't use it, ladies. The bulk of all of our hair should be tucked in. Okay, and that's the whole goal. Once again, I'm going to be debuting, you know, officially debuting my Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytail in the month of March. But I've been using my Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytail as my protective style for these 2 weeks and 5 days straight without stopping. You know, what I love about the claw clip ponytail, you clip on, clip off, clip on, clip off. It's in seconds you can change your hairstyle, in seconds. And that's what I want for us to have a very easy time, you know, doing our protective style, nothing complicated. And again, I'm gonna be posting my tutorial video very soon. Everything's gonna be happening in the month of March. So as you can see, it's very long, so we can have lots of fun with our Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytails as we're growing out our real hair. Okay. So I'm very excited about debuting my Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytail, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna have synthetic hair extensions for you ladies, as well as human hair extensions, you know, in regards to our ponytails, because I feel that ponytails is a very simple style that we can use while we're growing out our hair, while we're on a Shima hair growth journey. Okay, so this is all in an effort to squash excuses why our ladies are not using protective styles. Now there's no more excuses. Now you can, have fun with long hair while your real hair is tucked in and growing, ladies. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the tutorials how to have your real hair tucked in and growing step by step. Okay, so all of that is coming soon, and as well as the Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytails will be posted soon on shimahaircare.com for you ladies to enjoy while you're on your healthier Shima hair growth journey. I'm using it, ladies, myself, and I posted pictures of it also on Instagram. Okay, you can go to my Instagram page and see posted pictures of me wearing my Hiroshi hair ponytail, as I'm growing out my real hair. Okay, so no excuses, ladies. At the end of the day, this is all in effort to have no more excuses why we're not wearing our protective styles. Yes, Tanif, I do my own relaxers. I have relaxer tutorials. I have like 2 or 3 of them posted on my Shima Hair 21 channel. Peaches Collins, the Hiroshi hair ponytail I just showed you, that's the synthetic kind. But I'm also gonna have the human hair kind. Once I get them available, I'm going to demonstrate them for all of you ladies. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here, some fun with our Shima hair growth journey. Okay, no excuses why Black women cannot grow their hair. We have a trillion options to get creative with our hair growth journey, ladies. A trillion options if you really put the effort, if you really want to. Okay, so there's no excuses, ladies, no excuses. Betty Hall says she was so nice to meet you online, and you are absolutely beautiful, and you have a gorgeous head of hair. I have had long hair in the past as a child or teenager. Thank you, Betty Hall. I sincerely appreciate those kind, beautiful words of yours. But you just brought up an excellent conversation piece there. Betty Hall at the end says, I have had long hair in the past as a child or teenager. Now, how many of us fit into that category? That you hear a lot. Certain lady says, oh, I used to have long hair, but that was when they were a child or a teenager. Why don't they have long hair now? What was the difference? Why is it that always happens? Like, they show you pictures of them as a little girl with long hair. If you really stop to think about it, I've seen a lot of Black women with long, gorgeous, healthy head of hair as little girls, and some as teenagers, but mostly when they're little girls, their hair is super long and healthy. Those braids go down their backs, when the mothers do those gorgeous, beautiful braids. It's just breathtaking, Can any of you ladies explain that to me? Why, as little girls, most of us have that long, healthy hair, that we wish we had right now? What's the difference? What went wrong? Or what did we stop doing? Or what is the answer to that? I want to know. Why is it only as little girls our hair is that long, that healthy, that full, that thick, and now we're searching for the same thing as women now, long, healthy, thick hair? And why is it that we're having such an issue, so many, why is it so quote unquote difficult now to get back that hair? We had it as a little girl. Why? We're the same person. We just grew up, I just want to know. I want to know your answers. Tani Watson says, I am in awe that you have a relaxer, yet your hair is so thick and healthy. And Tani, as you can see with your own eyes, that even if we relax our hair as Black women, our hair can still grow long and be healthy. You see, this is real life evidence that relaxed hair can grow long, be thick and beautiful and healthy. Okay, because there's also a myth out there that no, you have to go the natural route in order to grow long, healthy hair. You can have long, healthy hair whether your hair is relaxed, you can have long, healthy hair, whether your hair is in its natural state. It's all the same techniques for the most part. You have to keep your hair moisturized. You have to use those the protective styles. You have to use gentle handling. It's again those three main techniques applies to whether your hair is relaxed or natural. It's those three main techniques. Betty Hall says I didn't take care of it like my mom. Octavia Jennings is answering my question regarding why, as little girls, why is it that our hair was always so long and thick and beautiful and healthy, but now that we grew up, a lot of our black women don't have that same long, thick, healthy hair they had as little girls. So Octavia Jennings is saying the things we have done to our hair over the years, trying new fashion trends, copying what everybody is doing to fit with what society was doing. Yep, that's a major part of the reason, Octavia. Thank you for chiming in. Love in My Hair has just joined us. Hi, Love in My Hair 74. I think it's because as a little girl, we did not constantly manipulate our hair. Our mother put it in a style and kept it moisturized. And she didn't touch it till wash day. You hit on all 3 points. It's Love in My Hair. You hit on all the points I was looking for. Betty Hall says, my mom took care of my hair really well. As a child, she was so tender and gentle with it. She combs it 2 times a day, morning and at night, before I go to bed. I got it washed every 2 weeks, and she never... Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to finish the sentence, Betty. Terry Knott says, people are so surprised at my hair length, mid-back. Congratulations, Terry. Mid-back. It's just an awesome length to be at. As a black woman, that's an awesome length to be at. Because I am relaxed and have been for over 30 years. And I'm 66 years old with mid-back length hair. Take that, haters. Naysayers. And I also relax my own hair. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us, Terry. Now that's an amazing accomplishment. Tanif Watson, my hair and my children had long, luxurious hair as children. We over manipulated our hair, didn't protect it, and generally abused it. Most mistakes were just ignorance. Yes. Thank you for sharing your answers, ladies. Tani Watson says, both of my girls had mid-back length hair. Okay. Tanif, do your girls still have mid-back length hair? Thank you so much, ladies. I needed to hear those answers. And so as you can see, ladies, it's just, it's the same thing, as little girls, a lot of us unknowingly were practicing healthy hair growth techniques, that we stopped practicing when we grew up. Healthy hair growth techniques, when our mothers were putting our hair in braids, we didn't know those were protective styles, but our mothers were putting our hair in protective styles. When our mother was moisturizing our hair, back then it was with grease and things like that. It helped to keep the hair moisturized for the most part, especially since it was in a protected style, okay? And because it was in braids and things like that, we weren't manipulating our hair. And anyway, we were little girls. We just wanted we were playing with dolls and with our friends and things like that. We weren't thinking about beauty stuff like that, hair care, beauty, things like that. But for the most part, our hair remained in protective styles, back to back. So like when I say keep your hair protected style for at least 2 weeks, when we were little girls, our hair was kept in the protected style probably for months, and we didn't even know, until our mothers washed our hair and things like that. So that's what I'm saying. So keeping our hair in the protected style for 2 weeks is not asking for too much. When we were little girls, our hair was kept in the protected style all the time, and moisturized. Now, I'm not certain if our mothers will wrap our hair up at night. I don't remember getting my hair wrapped up, our hair at night with a silk scarf and things like that. But certain mothers that do that, that's even better. They're going the extra step to keep the little girl's hair healthy. Okay? So if your mother was doing that, oh my God, I could imagine your hair was below butt level. And that's what I mean, you know. That's what went wrong, huh? We stopped doing that. We didn't, we didn't continue to do to our hair what our mothers used to do to our hair. The mothers that, that really care for their little girl's hair, keep it braided up, keep it plaited up, and so beautiful. I love the little barrettes back then, and the colorful little balls that you will twist on the hair. I love that. It's bringing back memories. Betty Hall says she washed it every 2 weeks, and I always wash the damn braids, never loose, and I just extremely loving and gentle, and my ends were always well moisturized, well oiled, always tucked in. Betty Hall says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say anything out of the way. You're forgiven. I speak texting, so some things might be out of content, which I don't mean to say by the sound. Don't worry. Betty Hall, my hands were out, my braids were always tucked in after what? She means her braids were always tucked in after washing. Okay, Betty, thank you for sharing. Tucked in braids, that keeps the bulk of our hair protected. Again, that's why I'm always, advising you ladies to wear that French braid, to wear individual braids. Those, it's basically the same styles we used to wear as little girls, but now we know how to spice them up, so it could be a more grown-up style. Okay, so when we get our Hiroshi hair, we could braid it as well. Okay, we can do all kinds of wonderful things, all kinds of creative styles with our Hiroshi hair. Once all of us finally have it, let's have some fun, ladies. Ladies, with that said, I've been on for almost an hour, or more than an hour. I cannot really see, but I think I've been on for more than an hour, and I want to thank you, ladies, for joining me on this live stream. Again, I was updating you regarding my own results of my 2 weeks and 5 days of protected styling, and basically I've been at it for a month and 2 weeks and 3 days, since I started my serious protected styling journey, and I'm trying to aim for 6 months of of serious protected styling using my Hiroshi hair now, continuously using my Shima oil, because I'm trying to grow my hair as thick as humanly possible. Okay, because remember that when I wasn't really transitioning, but I stretched my hair so much that it was basically as if I was transitioning, and I was unsure whether I wanted to transition or not to natural hair. So basically I ended up losing too much hair, due to a lot of shedding. Okay, because when the relaxed hair meets the natural hair, there's a demarcation point, and you got to be extremely gentle. And life happens, and I guess I wasn't gentle as often as I should have been. So now I'm on a journey to grow thicker hair. It's gonna grow long too, which I can't wait for it to grow longer and longer, as you can see. And I cannot wait to show you, my progression pics as time continues to go by. So 1 month already went by, 1 month and a couple of weeks went by, 6 months is going to go by too. But the difference between time going by, it's remaining consistent, with your goal. Because time is going to go by anyway. But if you don't remain consistent with your goal, even though, if the 6 months comes, I didn't remain consistent with my protective styling, Shima oil, things like that, my hair is not going to reach, the results I'm seeking. So please remain consistent, ladies. Don't give up. Stay away from the haters. And we're here. We're here on Shima Hair 21 to keep us inspired and motivated. Okay? Awesome. Tani Watson says, I just remember my girls slept with something like a bonnet on to protect their braids. Awesome. That's why their hair remains so healthy. Betty Haas says, it's an honor to speak with you. Appreciate it. And I will hopefully get to speak to you again. Thank you, Betty. Tani Watson says, thank you for everything, Shima. You're the best. Oh, thank you. And you're the best too, ladies, for, you know, for being the Shima Girl family that I want us to be, you know. I'm so happy that we can get together like this, even if it's through the internet, so that we can have a family of beautiful black women helping us to grow long, thicker hair, you know, and helping us to shatter that myth that black hair can't grow. Terry Knott says, you're right, Tanif. Even now, I always tie my hair up with a satin scarf. Octavia Jr. says, I'm not giving up, thanks. Betty Hall says, thank you for all your support and encouragement. It always helps to know that there is another black, honorable, respectable woman in the world who knows her struggle power towards black women. Thank you. Oh, those were powerful words, Betty. Oh, very powerful. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by that. So, ladies, that's it. I'm going to click off, and thank you. God bless you, ladies, for joining me on my newest live stream. I'll be around.